You have to teach me your new version that you've created.
I was just about to lead into the game myself, but thank you, Teresa, for that wonderful segue. It's time for the game of the day.
Game of the day.
See, you and I are already in sync. We're like, hey, this is feeling just about the time we move to the next thing. We're a good match.
Well, I think we're a great match as well. And since we have this great connection, I'm really excited because for today's game of the day, we're going to be partners as we play the Winner's Circle. The Winner's Circle. So here's how this works. I reached out to our mutual friend, John Ricci Jr., and I said to him, I'm going to have Teresa Ganzel on the show, and I want to play Pyramid with her. However, I want to be like every contestant and every celebrity guest. I don't want to know what the topics are until we actually play the game.
Oh, I love it. Oh, good.
So he created for me 4 Winner's Circle rounds.
I love it. Oh, I love John. He's the best. Okay, great.
So how this is going to work, so I'm going to be giving the clues. Now, I have no idea what these categories are. I have not even opened up the document until right now.
I love that it was hermetically sealed.
That's right. And I won't be able to see the next game until we get to it, or even the next category until you get the previous one correct.
Wow. Boy, this is top secret.
You know it. When I play a game, I need it to be legit.
That's right. Otherwise, it could be a game show scandal. It will be, yes, absolutely.
I don't want to take us back to the 50s and the scandal.
Exactly.
So here's how this works. We're going to play 4 rounds. And just like on the show, I'll be giving the clues. And even though this is radio, I still won't use my hands because, that's in the rules. Can't use your hands. So there are 6 categories in each round, and the categories increase in difficulty, and the point value increases along the way as well. So you go from 50 points to 300 points in 50-point increments. And the 50 to 300 numbers just happen to be the same dollar totals that each category was worth on the pyramid in the 80s version of the show. However, if we can get to the top of the pyramid in 60 seconds or less, the round is worth 2,000 points.
Whoa.
And as you know, I have to give a list of items that fit the category, and if I get too descriptive or give an illegal clue, we give up the chance to win the 2,000 points. Now, Teresa, for us to win the game, we have to accumulate 4,000 points or more within the 4 Winner's Circle rounds.
Okay, wowee.
All right, this is so exciting. I get to play Pyramid with Teresa Ganzel. This is a dream come true.
Oh, the pressure. Oh, I so wish I could see your face, but we're going to have to do this all vocally. We have to communicate so much.
Well, it's interesting because on 100,000 on Pyramid years ago, they would have a special week featuring blind contestants. Brad fact. And so it was very interesting watching them because you can't use your hands, but through eyes or through just being able to see your partner, you can get a clue to be delivered, through body language.
Yes, I use my face a lot. Yes.
Right. And Dick would always say, zone in on her eyes. She gives great clues with her eyes. And it was so interesting watching the contestants who are blind play because they don't have that advantage. They really have to rely just on voice. And this is the same thing what we're doing here.
And I have to confess, I didn't even know about when they did it with the blind. I didn't even know about that.
See, you teach me something and I'll teach you something.
Thank you very much. Yes.
There's some clips on YouTube of it, too. Do you ever watch yourself on Pyramid, go on YouTube and watch yourself play?
Yes, I don't really usually seek it out, but people sometimes post them on Facebook. And when they come up for me on Facebook, then I watch them, and I really enjoy it.
Well, hopefully all that watching will pay off here. You ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Then let's play the Winner's Circle. So we're starting with Winner's Circle round 1, 60 seconds on the clock. I'm about to look at the first category. Again, I have no idea what the categories will be. Here is my first subject. Go. The clock. Eggs. The clock.
Eggs. Things with a timer. Eggs. Things with a shell. The clock. Things. The clock and eggs.
A game show's clock.
Game shows clock. Oh my God, this is horrible. Game shows.
We'll pass.
Things you break, things you scramble.
I'm going to pass. Do your homework, please, or you'll get detention.
What your teacher would say.
Correct. Kermit the Frog. Grass.
Green.
Correct. Milk. Your booty.
Things you shake.
Yes. A rubber band. A contortionist.
Things you bend.
A contortionist.
Things that bend.
Ooh, time's up.
Oh.
The first one was things you beat.
You beat the clock and you beat eggs. Oh, damn.
And the last one...
I think you could beat the drum.
Oh, that was a good clue. Beat the drum.
Yes. A battered wife. Oh, that's terrible.
And the category with the rubber band and the contortionist, that was flexible things.
Oh, okay.
But let's see how many...
we lost so much time on the first one. Damn. Well, you know what? We were getting warmed up.
Right. We got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. We got in that round 100, 150. So we have 450 points. And that means our overall total starts at 450. All right, here we go. You ready?
Good.
This is game 2. 60 seconds on the clock. Here's my first subject. Go. Budweiser, Heineken.
Beer.
Correct. I'm the current host of The Tonight Show.
Jimmy Fallon.
Correct. Your child. Your Valentine.
Things you love.
Yes. An angry bear.
Things that growl.
Yes. I'm going to pass. Old coupons.
Things you clip.
Old coupons.
Things you save. Save.
Old coupons.
Things that expire.
Yes. Your clothes. A pimple.
Things you wash.
A mole.
Things you press.
A mole.
Things you.
A wart.
Things you.
A wart. Your clothing. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, time's up. Dang it.
Oh.
Ooh,
What was it?
Things you remove.
Yes, that's hard.
Things you remove.
That's hard. Things you remove.
I can't think of anything else. A wart?
Let me think. You remove? That's hard. I'm thinking now that I know it, I'm going, what would have I said?
Yeah.
Remove? That was going to haunt me.
Yeah.
Because we were fast at the rest of the pyramid.
You were great
Like
with getting
crazy
expire.
Yeah, that was the top of the pyramid, and we got that fast.
You know what's going to happen when we're done with the game and done with our conversation? We're going to think of the perfect clue for things you remove.
Yeah.
Always happens.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We got 50, 150, 300, 500, 800 points. Not bad.
All right. Okay. We got 2 games to go. Holy cow, the pressure's mounting.
So we have 1,250 points. So that means we need to get at least one of these two to the top plus 750.
Yes, you're right. Okay, very good. I'm glad you're keeping track of all this. See, once again, the game show host skills are very clear.
Well, I love to practice my hosting skills with my guests right here on the game show, so I'm glad you've noticed.
Yeah, you're fantastic. Okay, great.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
This is game 3.
Yeah.
Again, we need 4,000 points to win, and so far we have 1,250.
Okay.
Here's my first subject. Go. Oklahoma, South Pacific, Rent.
Musicals,
correct.
Broadway musicals.
I'm going to take care of you in your house. I wear a tuxedo.
What your butler would say.
Yes. Sleep. Snore.
What you do in bed.
Yes. Flowers. The beach. Bikinis.
Things in Hawaii.
Flowers. June. July.
Things in the summer.
Yes.
In the spring.
Yes.
Summer.
Wave your hand. Wave your hand.
What you do in a parade.
No,
what you do on a float.
Pass. We'll pass. A relationship. A relationship.
Things that are broken. Things that you work on.
Oh, time's up.
Okay, wait. Go back to the waving hand one.
Wave your hand. Kissing. Hugging.
Signs of affection. Waving your hand. Kissing. Hugging. Things you do to say hello. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. That was it.
Goodbye. Okay, very good.
Goodbye. The last category with the relationships, that was things that are steady, but I didn't have too much time for that one.
Geez, It felt like we had more time.
I know.
I feel like the timer went awry.
That's what it feels like on the game, too, right?
Yes, that was crazy.
All right, so we have 1,750. Unfortunately, that means we can't reach the winning goal of 4,000 points.
I think we should play the last game anyway.
I think we should. Why don't we make the goal 3,000? How about that?
I love that.
So that if we get to the top on this one, we win.
I love that.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So we have to get to the top, though.
I know. Okay, I'm going to try my darned hardest.
Well, I am too. So if we get to the top on this one, we win, all right?
Okay, deal.
60 seconds on the clock.
Yes.
Here's the first subject. Go. Happy Days, All in the Family.
Norman Lear shows.
Modern Family.
A sitcom.
Yes. Joe Biden.
Vice President.
Yes. I hosted The Pyramid. I hosted Blooper.
Dick Clarke.
Yes. Because you're sad.
Why you cry?
Yes. A contortionist.
Things that are flexible that bend.
Yes. The President's Book.
Things that are signed that you swear in.
A key. Messages.
Things that are gold. Things that are gold.
Invisible messages.
Things invisible that you can't see, that you can't read. Invisible messages.
The President's Book.
The President's Book. Things that are bestsellers. Things that are golden that you can't turn, that you can't see, that are
Time's
invisible
up.
messages that you don't read.
You can stop guessing now. Time is up. It was things that are secret. Apparently, the president has this secret book that nobody else knows where he keeps it, and nobody else knows what the book contains. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I've never heard of the President's Secret Book.
Well, maybe the only reason I know it is because I watch National Treasure too much. Because the second National Treasure movie is called Book of Secrets, and the whole movie centers around this secret book that only the President of the United States knows about. And it contains secret files and messages that have been passed down from president to president. And even though the movie's fictitious, there supposedly is a real book of secrets that our presidents have used.
Let me tell you what. All I know is that I want you to host a game show, and I want to be on it because this is pretty hilarious.
I really appreciate that. Forget the win. That's all that matters, that you told me that you want to be on my game show.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. And I'm so glad that no money was involved because this way we don't really have to feel bad about this. And I'm learning about the President's Secret Book.
That's right.
That's my win for the day.
Well, Teresa, if that's your win for the day, I want to play for you the winning sound effect I would have played if we would have made it to the top of the pyramid. So for your win, here's the winning sound effect. I remember, though, on Ellen once, there was this little kid who's like a presidential expert, and Obama was on.
Oh, I love that little kid. Yes, I love her. Yes.
Yeah, and Obama was on the show, so she asked him, does the president really have a secret book? And Obama said, well, that's a secret.
So you have questions for the president? Yeah. This is a big moment. You can, whatever you want to ask. What's your first question?
So, is there really a book of secrets?
That's a secret.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Now listen, you're getting your knowledge about this secret book from a little girl on the Ellen Show.
That's true. This is how I get my knowledge, from little girls on the Ellen Show and from Nicolas Cage movies.
That little girl really is knowledgeable. She wouldn't have brought that up to President Obama unless there are articles about this so-called secret book.
That's right. Now, so you know what's funny about this? This is what fascinates me about the game of Pyramid. When someone sees a category, sometimes these random things will jump into their head that maybe not everyone is familiar with. And it's just interesting that that's the first clue that some people go to. And in this case, it was things that are secret. And I said the president's book.
Yes.
That's what's great about Pyramid. You never know what the topic's going to be and what the clue is going to be.
And this is why the humor is real, because, like you said, it's those random things that people say, even when they're trying their hardest to win a game.
That's right. And it's funny because there was this one instance on the $25,000 pyramid where the topic was things you blend. And LeVar Burton was the celebrity giving the clues, and he said a smoothie for things you blend. Now, if you know what a smoothie is, that's the perfect clue for things you blend, and that might be the first thing that you answer with. But the contestant had no idea what a smoothie was, and Dick Clarke didn't know what a smoothie was either.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Dick Clarke was clueless. The contestant was clueless. They didn't know what a smoothie was. So this is another instance where the clue giver might know something and they think, oh, that's the perfect clue. And then they're like, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what's tricky about this game, but still oh so fun.
I remember one time, this made me laugh, a contestant said to me, somehow it was even funnier because she had this great southern twang to her voice, and she said, all right, if I was a prostitute, I would have a bad one. And she said it again. I prostitute, have a bad one. So I said, a rash. It was wrong. She tried to get me to say reputation.
Oh, reputation. When you think about it, she did give a decent clue.
She's right. Absolutely.
That is so funny. So we got to 2,500 points. Unfortunately, that means we did not win. However, I think John did a wonderful job creating these winner circle rounds. So audience, give it up for John Ricci Jr. and his pyramid game making skills.
Listen, who's better than him? I mean, my God, he really is brilliant.
Yes, he certainly is. And that was the game of the day, the winner's circle. The winner's circle.